Hello everyone, and I'm back with another Danny Phantom game. Danny Phantom Freak for All. Sounds like my sort of game, I think. This one's an actual fighting game. This one's an actual fighting game, actually starring Danny Phantom. So that's exciting, though unfortunately they still haven't exactly figured out that WSAD thing. Probably never will. I guess these games are made for kids, but I would much prefer the WSAD keys as opposed to the arrow keys, but, you know, minor stuff. But I can actually even switch between ghost modes, so I'm interested. Oh, and it has an actual villain, too. Oh, no! Freak Show, the evil, demented circus maniac has escaped with their reality gauntlet to maintain the world's sanity. This weapon of great power cannot remain in his freaky hands. Luckily, he has not found all the gems to fully operate it, but it is only a matter of time before he does. Wow, we even have character interaction. Hurry up, Danny, we gotta find all the gems before Freak Show does. Though, I look a little weird. So is there any reason to not just constantly be in ghost mode? That's my question. Because I can switch between the two, but you would assume being in ghost mode would be the ideal way to fight ghosts. Maybe the game will tell me. Danny, if you want to get over this, press the jump button twice to perform a double jump. Thanks, Sam. You know, I'm a ghost. Can't I, fly? I distinctly remember Danny being able to do that in the show. I mean, you know. Not to be a jerk here or anything, I'm just saying. Careful, Danny. That beam can hurt any person who passes through it. Hey, but maybe not if you're a ghost. Oh, oops, I accidentally clicked off the game. Sorry about that. Okay, so it looks like this one only hurts ghosts. Switch back to normal and you won't get hurt. You know, I don't get the one that hurts people. What's that for? But at least now I get the idea, so it's a bit of a puzzle thing. Apparently it's also a platformer. I thought this was an action game. Apparently it's a puzzle platformer where the puzzles are switching back and forth between being a ghost and not being a ghost. But hey, I mean, that actually sounds like an interesting enough concept. And the ghost switching's pretty fast, though I gotta be careful, because unfortunately this is one of those games where you just press up to jump and not any button, which I'm not a fan of. I always like having a dedicated jump button. Heads up, Danny, that guy's looking for you. One of those guys in white. He was sent by the anti-ghost minister to catch you. Be careful, they can be dangerous. Try this special fighting combo. Daniel's Spin Punch / Danny's Phantom Fist. Okay. If you say so. He just kind of floats up. What? Did he rock it off again? Nice work, Danny. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at voicing Danny's friends. I don't know what to make either of them sound like. Oops, right, that's the one that hurts people. These things are just all over the place, too. Oh, shoot. Do they still... Yeah, they do still attack. I was gonna say, I feel like these guys probably shouldn't attack me if I'm in, like, human form, right? Because they're ghost hunters? I mean, I feel like if I'm in normal form before they spot me, they should just be like, oh, okay, it's just a kid, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember this part of the show, so, it's been forever since I've seen it. Like, I do remember there were ghost hunters, but I don't remember if they ever knew that Danny was part human. I assume not, otherwise they'd probably be a little more lenient on hunting him. Yikes! Who's that creepy lady? Hey, who are you? Also, I mean, I would give them props that the characters blink, but I wish they'd spent a little more time making the characters look, good. I mean, it's actually mostly right. unsurprisingly, but why is Danny's mouth just always open like that? It really looks weird. Guess she's not too talkative. Danny, take this! Thanks for... I appreciate it from wherever you came from. Yeah, so this game has basic combos, which involves switching between ghost form, because I don't know. Because he totally did that in the show, right? I remember the time when Danny Phantom, like, switched out of ghost mode to fight people. That totally sounds right. Oh shoot. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to which one's which. So the red ones are, the green ones hurt ghosts, the red ones hurt humans. Got it. Also, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of need to fight these guys, honestly. Like, at all. Oh, I get it now. They shoot beams specific to your, like... So you can pretty much avoid damage altogether if you're in the right form. This really is like a weird puzzle sort of game. It honestly kind of makes me think of, Ikaruga. Except it's not nearly as good. It's not a shoot 'em up, but you know, come back here. Oh, of course, they can always kick you. They seem to be a fan of doing that. Oh, shoot. And I love the death animations in this game, or the lack thereof. Danny just kind of falls over and he's like, "Grr, I'm mad that I'm mad about this situation." Anyways, honestly, hey, honestly, you could play this a lot better than I'm playing it, but I will say that due to using the arrow keys, I feel like the controls are unnecessarily stiff. Danny, take this. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Great. Also, you can kind of spam jump kicks. Oops. Well, if the game wants to let you jump, yeah, the controls aren't exactly what I would call perfect. Oops, shoot. Mostly, it seems like after landing, there's a weird delay between the next time you can jump. Like, sometimes it's not noticeable, but sometimes Danny just doesn't want to jump. Come back here. Who are you? What do you want? Freak Show has ordered me to take care of you. Oh yeah? What are you waiting for? Lydia! Whoever that is, I really need to watch this show again. I did recently start rewatching it from season 1, and it holds up surprisingly well. There's some really good episodes. I was surprised. Careful for evil tattoos, they just love to bite. Send Lydia's tattoos back to her, it's the only way to hurt her. Go ghost and try the Danny's blasting uppercut below her. Geez, space, hold down arrow, then space. Okay. I getcha. Interesting way to have to hurt the boss. Oh wait, can I not do it with these? Yeah, I guess not. Jeez. Frickin' stand still, you jerk. Oh, I see. I have to do it in the exact combination. I can always do an uppercut, but apparently if I don't punch twice first, my uppercut doesn't count as the right kind of uppercut, making it totally worthless. Great. You know, it's a shame because this seems like the first inkling of maybe good game design. Like, this is throwing enemies back at a boss. This seems like an interesting way to have to fight a boss, but the way you have to do the combo really isn't very intuitive or fun. I don't know. I mean, it sounds really simple, right? Space twice and then an uppercut, but like, why can't I just do the uppercut? What point is what point is the 2 punches beforehand? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and the enemies really... the enemies' hit detection are kind of terrible. So, that's not good. Shoot. Yeah. Uh-oh, it's a total freak show! Oh, no! I messed up. I'll probably mess around with this some. Since I was talking about the show a bit anyways, but, let's see. So, yeah, I was rewatching the show, some of the show recently. I haven't exactly gotten through all of it. I started rewatching Season 1, pretty much rewatching what I could find on YouTube that was, like, any good. You know, I'm sure there's a better place to watch it, I just, like, YouTube works. Oh, right. They want me to do the stupid combo thing. Anyways. What was I saying? Oops, right. But yeah, the show seems to hold up pretty well. I wouldn't say every episode's amazing. There are some episodes I wasn't that impressed by, but what I was impressed by was some of the ghost concepts. They are actually... like, some of the ghost concepts are legitimately interesting, and there's a good bit of variety, too. Get uppercutted. Oh, hey, wow. I find it interesting, all my special attacks seem to disarm my foes. I guess this is a good chance to try and, you know... it's a good chance to see them get beat up, and a good chance to practice my combo. Oops. But, anyways, like Ember. Ember was an episode I'm rather still a fan of. I think probably a lot of people would agree with that, though I don't know for sure, because I haven't really talked to anyone else who's seen the show anytime recently, but, you know... there's lots of different ghost concepts, like Ember, who feeds off of, you know, a crowd energy, or, you know, ghosts who feed off of people's depression, or, you know, the ghost hunter guy is always, you know, cool. Though a lot of his original episode is played for laughs, but still, it's, you know... the guy who hunts rare ghosts, whatever he's called, probably one of the more entertaining villains, and a more entertaining way to deal with the villain, too. Yeah, I'll be quite honest, I'm probably not gonna be playing this for too long. It's not very good. Also, it just occurred to me, why does Danny fight just as well in normal form as he does in ghost form? That doesn't make any sense. Danny never really fights anyone in his normal form, because aside from being a ghost hybrid, he's just a normal kid. Like, you know, that's the idea of the show. Danny Phantom was normal until he got transformed into a ghost. And then of course, you know, he's well, a ghost, so that's not exactly normal. Shoot. But yeah, I'd say even by today's standards, it's also a pretty unique idea for a hero. I mean, I can't say I've seen a lot of shows about, like, a ghost superhero, either. Which is surprising. You'd think that'd be the kind of thing you'd see more of in maybe, like, anime, but, I don't know. People just don't seem to be that interested in the ghost heroes. I don't know why. Everyone knows ghosts are the best heroes. Wow, that actually went a lot more smoothly this time. She's flying off again. Let her go. She dropped the yellow gem. That's all we need. 3 more gems to go. Next gem is somewhere at Cape Carnival. We have to find it. Can we eat first? I'm starving. Oh, Tucker. Sorry, but there's no time for that. World's at stake. Alright, so score, which honestly doesn't mean much to me. Oh no, the soldiers have followed us here. Quick, the red gem has to be here somewhere. Are we ever gonna eat lunch? No, Tucker, we're saving the world. Lunch comes afterwards. Yeah. Also, once you know how to combo, these guys are actually overly easy. Oops. As long as you remember to combo. Sorry. But yeah, this is the type of game I'd be much better at if the, you know, controls were better set up. Not even just saying like WSAD, but as I said before, I'm a huge fan of having an actual jump button. It is... I think it's, for me, pretty much a necessity when you're playing this sort of game. Being able to, you know, like... Especially since they do expect some platforming prowess out of you, being able to jump with precision is important. That's not to say every game needs a jump button. I think I've played good platformers without it, but usually when you're required to fight as well as fight, it's good to have a dedicated button so you're not accidentally jumping around like an idiot in the middle of combat when you're trying to do a combo. Danny, take this. But, I don't know, it's not impossible to figure out. I will claim it's better than the last game, but not, like, by much. This is the kind of game that I can actually see myself getting to the end if I take the time and dedication, though I'm probably not. I'm probably not going to. I'm probably done with it next time I get a game over, but... You know, there's at least more game here, which is good. You know, there's more to it than the same screen, like, 20 times. Oops. Anyways, I'm just gonna run, guys, if it's all the same to you. I wonder also, like... I understand the ghost-resistant barriers, but why do they have the human-resistant barriers? Wouldn't that also, I don't know, hurt themselves? I don't remember them ever building much, like, anti-human technology in the game. I mean, I guess you would count that as, like, normal guns, and I know they probably didn't want to be like, hey, look, there's guys shooting guns at Danny Phantom. But, yeah. Danny, take this. But still, it's just weird to me that they have, like, these anti-human lasers. Oops. And also that they still bother shooting their anti-human lasers at me, even though I am a ghost. They're like, hey, look, let's shoot at this kid with this technology that just is made to harm humans. The government gave us for some reason. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Why not? Oops. I guess the other thing is because they all... Oops, why did I do that? Because they all come up from the ground, it's decently easy to, like, not see all of the barrier things until you run right into one. Wow, look at the beautiful space shuttle. Is it beautiful? If you say so, Danny. Looks weird to me, like the space shuttle has a gigantic mouth. Oh no. It's because it does! It just tried to eat us! I think you mean me. I don't know where you guys are. Run for it! Oh man, is this in like a... Oops. Yeah, it's a running section. I gotta get away from the shuttle. My favorite part. Oops. Shoot. See what I mean? Ah, darn. I feel like the screen size is not very helpful here. Like, I wish they gave you more room to work with on, where everything is. Because that'd probably make the game better if I actively knew, like, what I was getting into all the time. Oops. Instead, I feel like I'm playing a Game Boy game. And by that, and I mean a badly designed Game Boy game, and then I mean I feel like there's, a bit of screen crunch, I think people call it. Way to scuttle that shuttle, Fenton. It seems the red gem gave life to the space shuttle. Come on, Danny, grab it. The red gem is secure. Oh, wow. You know, I feel like this game almost gets easier, though you apparently have to beat the entire game on 1 life, so that's a little intimidating. What a crazy place. Freak Show must have created all these things with the other 2 gems. We better hurry up. Welcome to my domain, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No harm will come to as long as you are kind enough to give me the 2 gems you borrowed. Danny, don't do that. Freak Show will destroy reality. Well, why would I do that? Do you really think anybody will pay to see this circus freak show? Oh, they'll pay all right. With their sanity. Now please, enjoy your trip through my amusement park. Perhaps we'll meet again later, if you survive. I can't laugh. That guy's got issues. I agree, he does have issues. Who says things like that if you survive? Well, I will survive. You know, it also occurs to me, I assume Freak Show had more henchmen than this, because I feel like the only people I'm shooting are... Oh, shoot. Hang on, oh, thanks for that, game. Hang on, Danny, you can't pass through this beam in ghost or human form. Wait till they disappear for a moment and then sprint fast. Shoot. Fun. I love things that I have to wait for. Okay, but anyways, I was gonna say, I don't think these are his henchmen. These look like the, you know, normal people. And then, of course, ghosts, but those are, you know... I mean, the ghosts seem like his actual henchmen, but I don't feel like the main danger of the game doesn't seem to be at all related to the main villain of the game, which is weird. It's like, why are there so many of these dudes who want to capture me? I mean, I remember why they're... Danny, take this health pack even though you're already dead. Or, well, more you're on the ground, being like, no, why'd you hit me like that, you dick? But I mean, I remember why they were chasing the show, but I mean... I don't know. I feel like there's just... I feel like there could at least be a few more actual henchmen from the villain, maybe. Or maybe some other enemies. I guess that's something I still can't really give this... Oops. I can't really give this game that it has, it doesn't have any real variety to it. Shoot. Admittedly, like, honestly, this game isn't too hard if you're not playing badly, but I've already stated a lot of my issues like that. You can't see where you're going very well, which I guess is a reason to not jump around constantly, but I don't know. Jumping in the game feels a lot better than walking, and also jumping on top of stuff is a good way to avoid obstacles, and enemies, but yeah. Oh well, I'm not gonna give it another go. This is probably the more playable of the 2 games I've seen so far, but it still gets an okay rating from me. It's not terrible to play, but it's something that I can't say I would purposely play in my free time. Like, I'm not really itching to play it again. If I were, I would obviously, well, beat it, but... we're getting up there. Who knows? Crossing my fingers. This one's better than the last. Maybe I could still find another game that could really scratch that Danny itch. That sounds weird. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.